Salute once again, South Africa. In this video, I'll just be very short. I just want to talk about the 5 most important things that recruiters or employers should take into consideration when they recruit new employees. I'm not talking from the company owner point of view, but I'm talking from an employee point of view, because those are the issues that we normally face as employees, and we do communicate about these things and all of that. And so those are the most key important things that companies, if they take those things into consideration, I think going forward, even the employment process, even just an employee being an employee, will smoothen the whole process. You have noticed that companies do get posts anyway. You can get a post here, maybe in Joburg, get a post in Rustenburg, get a post in KZN and wherever. So some employers or companies do take that into consideration, but it helps a lot. Kodwa abanye nje, they don't consider those important things, and then it gives them problem along the way. So issue number 1, when you're doing a recruitment, you need to take into consideration ukuthi urecruiter umuntu ohlalaphi, and then where is the post, where does the guard stay, and where is the post. Guards or security officers, they don't normally like spending too much with transport, because we know it's not like we earning much, and so it's very convenient if you take into consideration. That's why some of the companies, when they recruit, they say, we need guards who are staying in Kempton Park, we need guards who are staying in Rustenburg, in Krugersdorp, in Boksburg, because they know it's always a problem. And then anye uhlale a Kempton Park, and then uthole ukuthi usebenzela a Krugersdorp. That's why you get cases of guards being robbed, especially because you're gonna work even weekends, day shift, even Christmas, even yabo. And on holidays, it's very difficult to be on post at 6 o'clock, because tolugutamatics aweko or askars, and then you need to get to the post, and you end up getting robbed, you end up becoming a victim, and that's not cool, man. I've worked with people who have become crime victims, and then it became sad, man. It became sad. Your family gets affected, and then somebody can talk about relocation. I will address this thing, relocation. Anye kuhlala relocate all the time. Hey, it's not like, sponsored is not guaranteed, it's not permanent. Who's a relocator, we at this point feel like you post after 3 months, but it is over. Now you need to relocate again. So it's tiring. People want to get jobs closer to their home so they can be able to travel every day and all of that. By the way, I'm a companies, I'm a security companies. For someone to make an option, do I want to relocate or do I want to stay? Where you check even a contract, no, but contract on I can relocate, and there's guaranteed job security, or no, man. You don't want to relocate, and after a month, but no contract by terminate you. Now you get stuck, because more security, how tall a span, you get paid a full salary after 2 months. Let me say the first month you're gonna get half a salary. They know, my security, they know, they understand the system. I will explain this when we carry on towards our security, because remember, on Monday I'll be dropping an episode continuing grade, and I'm not gonna leave that one out. I don't want to leave you in the dark there with ungazi ukuthi kwenzakalani. Monday I'm dropping an episode continuing from where I left. It means every Monday I'll be dropping episode, a chain in my episode where I left, and I'm going to continue. Now I'm just dropping Pelanje. Some of these things I feel they are important and employers should address. Totally span insecurity. You can get a job on the 1st of December. By the end of December, you're going to get a full salary. You're going to get half a salary because tolukuthi roster yabo iqala ngomhla ka-17 or and then ivala ngomhla ka-16 whatsoever, then you're going to get half a salary. It means they always owe you half a salary. That's the system. Those who are in the industry will understand what I'm talking about. Ne? But I don't mind explaining. You can engage me on the comment section there, then I can explain ukuthi kuza kanjani, because some people don't even know how to actually calculate salaries according to the beginning cancer, and then nama government gazette and all of that ukuthi how many shifts you're supposed to work, Sunday ibhatala kanjani, holiday. But some companies don't even disclose that to you because yeah, man, they know what you're desperate, you're looking for a job. As long as you can get a job, they don't even give you a copy of contract. You're gonna get to it anyway. So yeah, option number one, when you recruit, at least as an employer, take into consideration what you employer will they be able to navigate to get transport conveniently so and at a low cost. I told you to spend 200 rand or 150 or more than 100 rand. If you spend more than 100 rand a day, you're spending too much, because if you work 20 shifts, now you're gonna spend 2,000. Then on your salary, the little that you get, you need to reserve 2,000 rand for transport. Sorry, I'm not sure if that makes sense, but to me it doesn't make sense. And then number two, you need to verify qualifications and experience, because people do lie about their qualifications, about their experience and everything just to get a job. We realize later, no, this person doesn't really qualify for this post and all of that, but it will be too late, by the way. So companies should at least verify. Some of the companies, bigger companies, they do something that you call a background check. A background check is when they check all these qualifications that you have submitted are valid, are recognized by SAQA, by SASETA. Did you really do this course? Did you really study for this course? And then also yourself, a criminal record, buy checker and credit record. Some of the companies, they do check abafuna employer umuntu on a criminal record or umuntu on a bad credit record. And a bad credit record is negotiable because they can call you to the HR office and say you need to pay this debt, because we can't keep people abangabhatali credits. They do sometimes. I remember the embassy, the US embassy, we used to have that anyway. And so back check, and if you don't pay, you need to go to the creditors and negotiate and have sort of agreement and submit it back to, because they used to investigate everything. So a background check is very important, so that at least the people you have, and then they are there at your premises checking, and bazo find out isn't easy as and then you couldn't pick those things up. Some companies do ignore that because they're taking shortcuts, but penalize isira. So option number three, point number three is also to train your new recruits. When you recruit people, at least some companies do have a facilitator or an instructor permanently based at the office. Also train abantu ukuthi welcome to this company, and then this is what we expect, guys, from you. And then also but in organogram who's the director, where the company was formed, who formed the company, and all of that information. And then lona ubani, how are the ranks stipulated and everything. So at least to familiarize those people with the company. You can even have a 5 days training with the new recruits. So you get used to them. Now they start to feel comfortable and you start to see their characters and all of that. So yes, it's very important to train your recruits to also brief them with what to expect at the sites and all of that. So you need to do that. It's very important to do that. Number 4, which is very important, give them their copies of contracts. Yes, sometimes some companies, it's very sad, Joe. They hire you, they don't give you a copy of your contract. And, and sometimes they play around, this thing. They do it deliberately. Let me put it straight. They do it deliberately, and that is wrong. Legally, they must give you the copy of your contract, so you can be able to revise it, to have a look at it, and that's your contract, by the way. You have got a right to have a copy. So at least if tomorrow something goes wrong, and then you know that you've got a copy of your contract, it's just viable. It's a right thing to do. Companies, please give those employees of you, and don't give them or tell them you're gonna keep them late after 2 years, after a year, or masikliwa manje ufuna copy your contract yakho abafuni ngayo and all of that. Some companies, they even take your original certificates, SIRA certificate, take it, so ungamaketi and don't look for any greener pastures, and they contain you. And then they underpay you, knowing very well what they've got your documents. You can't go anywhere. I've had that problem, by the way, before, and I had to fight anyway, which was something very, very, very irritating. Anyway, so number 5, issue them with proper uniform. As an employer, you need to issue your employees with proper uniform, at least, because why? These people are the image of the company, so you need to issue them with proper uniform. Yes, some companies, they'll give you, it shows a cool, hey, in fact, extra large. Imagine someone like me, extra large. I know there's no uniform, you'll just wear this, and then, hey, you're embarrassing yourself. You are tarnishing your own brand, because when I'm standing there with a branded company logo, ishet lakho naliyalenga, but Nkosi yami, sayinisa abantu abarong in contract and all of that. So give them proper uniform and make quality uniform. Kona amanye ama-company bakugaya ikrempelina nje, wayitse bakrempelini bakugaya trousers makrempelina mashanshine papa, and uthola ke winter ikenya moya otonya mona combat these days abasayetsa le di-pocket. So I'm not criticizing. When you are starting out, well, yeah, you can have 1, 2, 3 there and there, but as you grow, you need to make quality uniform. We used to wear quality uniform in some companies. Hey, Joe, quality, Joe, and every 6 months, I change a full set. Pariki redress. You change everything. A belt, a duty belt, the baton holder, the torch holder, equipment, the badge, your ranks, everything, the epaulets, everything. You look proper. And a shirt you're doing, how it cuts with it's like it's like a genie now, wetsuit, it was original, and that material, client in a fit, I check it. No, this is not what I want. If you phone a company and say, hey, listen, why did you bring Mashansha in the post to Nyak? And then they used to do the right thing. They were forced actually by the company. And then I've also observed that when you recruit, if you train your guards, when they get to the site, they are psychologically prepared, and then function. You see these people functioning. You can see these people, they were told what is expected. I would ufikisa abantu nje on the first day nje basayine contract bagijima sign and mabefika le site they run around the site, they mess up. No one is even doing the on the job training for them, and they are all over the place. You can see these people, they are there's no one who's doing the site training, on-site training. showing them this is the main gate, this is the pedestrian gate, these are the fire alarm sensors and this fire equipment, and introducing them to the client. This is the director, this is the security client for you guys. He will be interacting with you on security issues and all of more. We figure bakufake they put you there and you don't know what to do. So yeah, man, those are the 5 most important things that I feel the companies should take those things into considerations when they recruit people, because I've seen tornadoes in companies. So let's take that into consideration. Sense into grand too. Otherwise, I'm so grateful and thank you for watching. Keep it up, guys, and be safe. God loves you. 7.